obviously, that's quite an announcement. You can appreciate she was very excited and emotional. Some people are saying that it was perhaps a little bit tactless to announce it in the way she did.
It was a curious one for me because she came on this show, actually, and talked about press intrusion. So, for me, it's a very odd thing for someone who doesn't want people looking into their private life to announce something that's quite private on a reality television show. That was my first issue.
And she's also up for nomination, so that might...
Well, there might be some of that, yeah. But what I sincerely hope is that they told his children by his first marriage the news before it was announced on, like, you know, we can only hope that that actually happened. And I just think it's very, very tough for Abbey Cohen, who is his first wife there. She tweeted, as you said, at the New Year that it was a new start for her and she was feeling very positive. I think when you have children with somebody and they go on to have children with somebody else, as a mother, as a father, you always want to protect your children. And she will be thinking, how is this going to affect the dynamic with my children? Because after all, he is now not living with those children and he's starting a family with somebody else. And all you think of as a mother is, how is that going to affect, how are my children going to feel about the fact that Dad is now having a child with somebody else? And he's going to be living in the house 24/7 with that child that he's no longer living in with them.
Can you imagine as well, because there might have been, because they were, you know, they were real first loves, they were together at 17. She also might have been really hoping that he might go off and have this bit of a fling and then they might come back. Can you imagine how much pain she's in today? Like you, I really hope he'd had a conversation with her beforehand. If that's how she found out, how awful.
With the public, I know, with everyone finding out at the same time. If she was sitting watching that programme last night and found out for the first time, because I had sort of a similar, I mean, not in the public eye or whatever, but my first boyfriend at the time, he was having an affair and we split up and he moved out of the flat that we were living in and moved in opposite to his sister's house with his new girlfriend. So I used to see them every day, like them two, you know, walking out arm in arm, getting in the car and driving off together and absolutely devastated at the time. So for her to be watching that programme last night, if that's the way that she found out, I mean, my heart goes out to her. I mean, this Strictly Come Dancing thing, I got asked to do that this year. You know, like, it's like there seems to be so many affairs and so many people going off with people. I mean, Kristina herself has been halfway through half the dances. I think this is number 3.
One dancer and one, she was with Joe Calzaghe for a long time as well, who was her partner on the show.
Just to make sure, a lot of the affairs were alleged. There were relationships that have grown since people...
I'll be in trouble.
I'll be in Strictly.
The lawyers will be in touch with me now.
But also, Linda, you know, you touched on a really pertinent point there, that you don't necessarily have to be in the public eye to have the pain of seeing your ex move on. It doesn't matter whether, you know, you're living in a little village somewhere in the Outer Hebrides and you see your ex not only moving on, but look, it's difficult when you see them looking happy. Remember we had Lovely Josie on yesterday and John James was on and she went, oh no, he looks really well. I wanted him to look like a munter. That's how we all feel.
Yeah.
You know, that's a really normal human response.
Yeah, but when you're seeing it in real life, that's hard enough. But I think when it's played out in the public arena, so every time you open a newspaper or, you know, let's see if the deeply private Kristina comes out.
Oh, there'll be front cover of OK with a baby and all of that.
That's what I mean, you know. And so there's that constant sort of it's in your face, which I think
more than it would be, I suppose, in normal life. Lots of you have got in touch. Very varying opinions, I was going to say reviews, but opinions on this. Kaylee says, things change, people change, that's life. She can celebrate it any way she likes. Been 2 years, they're obviously very happy. Lots of people saying what you said, Jane, in that I hope that obviously it all been announced privately within their circles. Kimberly says, I don't think it's appropriate. I also think it's a disgrace. At no point did she think of Ben's poor ex-wife. Disgraceful all round.
Yeah.